y'all bear here. One pot pasta time. That's right. Here's the recipe. I divided that into, I don't know, fourths. So we got sweet peas, mushrooms, garlic, zucchini, heavy whipping cream, water, Parmesan cheese, thyme, spaghetti noodles I broke into thirds, salt and pepper. We're gonna put it all in the pot and we're gonna cook it all at one time. So let's get to dicing. Now look here, if you're gonna carry this down the trail, you can do that because you can get dried mushrooms, dried peas, dried zucchini. You can get all this dried. And instead of the cream, you just use a little bit of this stuff right here. Now, it's not the same, but it gets the job done at camp. And then we got our old pizza packets for the Parmesan. So you can do this fresh at camp, or you can carry it down the trail for a couple days too. All right, let's see here. I set my cream back off in the cooler for right now. That's gonna be a last minute thing. Same thing with the cheese. We'll set them off. And let's see, we can put the noodles in first because they need to be down in the water. Everything else can just kind of steam with it, right? Let's see, I need a knife. There we go. Got my little Buck Max light. And we're just gonna start piling ingredients in, y'all. It's not rocket science. Putting everything in the pot, we're adding water, and we're gonna boil it for 8 to 10 minutes. The only real important measurement to remember here is your pasta to liquid ratio, because it's going to cook the pasta and then it's going to cook down into a sauce. So you got to have the right amount of liquid in there for that. And like honestly and truly, this guy right here is such an easy conversion for backpacking. If you don't want to take the time to boil and fully cook your noodles, then take and boil them up and dehydrate them at home. Yes, it is different. Let's see, we need our peas. Get in there, peas. All of you. Come on, don't miss a pea. I don't know if I'm gonna quite use this whole zucchini. I might take part of him home. Did I just sex the zucchini? I'm gonna do pretty decent sized chunks so they don't cook away to nothing. Let's see, we'll need our salt. We need our pepper. And you can either throw your thyme in there whole and just pull the sprig out when you're done, or you can strip them down like I'm doing. And then eat the leaves. That's right. Get all that yummy nutrients in. But you know, you just put in however much time you want. How much time have you got? And we're going in with some zooks. And you know, if you feel like you need some protein in there, you add yourself some sausage or some chicken. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of this zucchini in there. Phooey. Now I'm gonna go about 1.25 cups on the water. Maybe just a little less. We're gonna put the lid on and we're gonna light the stove. There we go. Matches today. They work too. They're not as adventurous as the giant ferro rod, but they'll light the stove. Woo! Burnt the hair on my fingers. Alright. Pot on. When we come to a boil, we wait about 8 minutes. Alright, while my pot goes to boiling, we're going to get some cheese ready. We're going to mix this in right at the end. And you know, you just grate off however much cheese you want. It's your pasta. So once we came to a boil, I went in here and just started breaking things up, making sure we're not sticking, make sure the pasta's not sticking to each other. Alright, so I just gave my noodles a check for doneness. They're al dente, so I honestly wish I had a little less water. But here, as we get ready to finish up, we're going to add a splash of the cream. Actually, you know what? If you're doing this in the back country and you're using the coffee creamer, if you're using the coffee creamer for your cream, you might want a little bit of water for it to dissolve in. Alright, so I decided to pour off a little bit of my excess liquid, and that's something you can always do if you got a little too much in there. That's an easy fix. And I'm going to add my cheese and my cream. I'll cut my stove down to the point that it's almost off. Oh, why not? Let's make it creamy. Oh, shoot. Only got a little bit left. It's going to be like Alfredo. Oh, yeah. We'll let this cook open over real low heat for a few minutes, and that'll start to thicken up. Y'all see how it's starting to coat the spatula? We're starting to thicken up nice. I'm about to cut the heat off of this, and we'll let it sit for a minute, and it'll continue to thicken up. Oh, y'all, I served it up, and I'm gonna say it right now, you can't get that in a Mountain House bag. Let's eat. Oh, man. Come here, mushroom. There we go. Got everything on there now. Oh, man. You got... I inhaled a noodle. You got to do that at camp. That's so good. Look here. We'll see you on the trail.